foundation. Look at this beautiful brush.
Stunning.
This is Tarte's Creaseless Blurring Setting Powder. Now this has been like gone viral. Everybody on TikTok shop, every time you guys are there, it's like
gone.
It completely sells out. We can't keep it in stock, and here's why. Because similar to blush, I feel like you get to a certain age and you're like, I'm not doing powder anymore. It makes me look worse. It makes the lines look worse. It makes me look like dry.
Oh, not here.
Do you see how it's like a pink shade? It gives the look of a filter. You know when you do a filter on your phone and everything just looks blurred out and like gorgeous?
Oh.
That's what this does with no talc. A lot of you are already picking up more than one. Shipping to you for free, less than $10 on Easy Pay, and you don't have to know a shade. It's everybody, you know.
Everybody gets the pink.
Everybody gets the pink.
Oh, this is like a time machine in a jar. All right, this is Italian artesian milled 5 times. Most powders are milled up to 3 times, but we did 5 because it's gonna give you this airy, velvety finish that's gonna blur and smooth any texture, fine lines, wrinkles, or pores. So when you pick this up, it just turns back the clock when you put it on. Let's see it on Bridget. I just want you to see this in action. I could talk about it all day, but I want you to see this thing. Okay, watch. If you have texture, pores, radiance, watch this. She takes the puff that comes with it, presses it in, and because it's pink, notice it's not gonna give her this ashy cast over her skin. It's not gonna kind of wash her out or get any flashback when she takes photos. It's actually gonna bring warmth to her skin. You just buff it in, and it instantly blurs and smooths everything out.
Wow.
Look at the difference. See the texture there versus there?
And see, that's the thing. I mean, that kind of like dewy look is in. Shiny is not in. Shiny shows you all the wrinkles. Shiny shows you all the pores and imperfections. This mattes it out, but more blurs it out.
Blurs
and then
is
you
the
don't
word.
look dry, and you're not dry.
And it sets your makeup for 16 hours. Now, the best part about it is, if you want those blurring and smoothing effect, but you're like, I don't want to wear foundation, you don't have to. You can wear this alone and still get the same results. It's going to blur, it's going to smooth, it's also sweat-proof, it's waterproof. So when you put this on, it stays on, it locks your makeup down, or if you want to wear it alone, it's just going to blur everything out and smooth everything out.
And you're getting the brush
Look
too.
at this brush. I love this brush.
I love it too. It's so soft.
It's
it feels
so
so good. It's cut perfectly to make it easy to use. The powder alone is $36. The double-ended brush is $35. So you're basically getting the brush for $4.
Oh my gosh.
Because if purchased separately, you'd be looking at $71. You have through the end of January to return. So if you don't end up loving it, if it's not doing for you what we're saying, just return it. No questions asked. Now it comes with the little powder puff that we were seeing earlier, and then it also does come with the double-ended brush. This is the perk of shopping at QVC.
Yes. We're going to see it on Pam now. I want you to see it in action on her, because if you have any texture, if you've got pores, Pam's like, I have pores. I feel like, what was she saying? She was joking around. She's like, I feel like I could drive a truck through one of my pores.
Are you kidding
I'm like,
me?
oh my gosh.
There looks like not a pore there.
It's gone. Her skin looks like porcelain. It is smooth. Look at the difference right there. Look at her forehead. Look around her eye. Look at the left side versus the right. You can see the texture on the right. It is completely gone on the left. That is the power of this powder. It is so awesome. It's so unique. It feels like nothing. It looks like nothing. And it gives just like a warmth to your skin while smoothing everything out.
And for any age.
Everybody can wear it.
Any gender, any age. This is so, even if you don't wear makeup, put a little SPF on and then put this on over it, and it just blurs everything out.
I can rub my makeup because it's over top, it's setting my makeup, and it just glides across. I'm not messing my makeup up. I'm rubbing, like, and everything is locked down and intact. Like, that's the power of this powder. It is amazing.
500 orders have been placed. A lot of you are picking up more than one. This makes a great gift for anyone on your list.
One size fits all.
It is one size fits all. One shade fits all.
Yeah, look at Miranda. She's wearing it as well. Again, locking down her makeup for up to 16 hours. It's making it waterproof. It's making it sweat-proof. She's blurring everything out. And the best is, in all the holiday photos coming up, you're not going to see that white cast underneath. You're not going to. It doesn't give an ashiness to your skin. It brings warmth back to your skin because it's got that rose-colored clay.
And that's what some powders will do. That's why I kind of hesitate in calling it a powder. Number one, the color. color. It's not that white, you know. And then when you take a picture, if you've just put on most other powders, setting powders, it makes you look like a ghost. It's like,
It does.
was that
It washes
Halloween?
you out.
No, that was
And
my
it's got a
wedding.
little tap
Thanks.
here.
You know what I mean?
No, and look, it's like mess free. So when you use the puff or you use the brush, you dip it in, close this, and this is where your puff will sit, and then you cap it back up when you're ready to go.
And then open that up again and
cute
show
is
it. Do
that?
we just put the
Yeah, you press it right in just like this. Do a little tap. That's it. And then you buff it right into your skin, and it does all the work for you.
And then you were saying earlier, it's milled 5 times.
5 times it's milled. Most powders are milled up to 3 times, but we did it 5.
And
So
what does that mean?
that means it's going to be airy. It's going to be like velvety, just air-light texture, like nothing. It feels like nothing. It's like
really
dust.
does. It
that you
is.
just
It's so.
put
You have
on.
to try it out. We are going to be taking a lot of pictures. We're going to be seeing a lot of people that we haven't seen in a long time. We all want to just look our best and feel
Oh,
our
yeah.
best walking into that party. This is something that people are talking about, that sells out
Look
all
at it.
the time.
She just buffs it right in.
And that's exactly why.
If you have oily skin, this is going to mattify it. Wrinkles, texture, it's going to blur, literally blur and smooth them out under your eyes. You would think, I'm not putting a powder under my eyes. Oh yeah, this one you wanna. It's gonna blur and smooth out that entire under eye.
It is a real life photo filter.
It is.
And you have through the end of January to return. So if you don't end up loving it, if you're like, okay, this isn't for me, then you can just return it, no questions asked. If you're thinking about gifting it, it's great. You don't have to know size, you don't have to know shade. This is what you're getting. It's $36 on its own. The double-ended beautiful beauty blending brush is $35 on its own. So together you'd be looking at $71. QVC Beauty Math brings it home to you for an easy pay of $9.75, a 677-726. And check out our big